We are in the car on the way to an open house that this guy over here, David Miller, also of eXp Realty, is going to do at a cabin in the woods. Now, it's not a little cabin. It's a 3-bed, 3-bath, 1,500 plus square feet cabin on 10 plus acres. And it's out there, a little seclusion. This place is currently used as a short-term rental. So if you want to make an offer and the offer is good, you might be able to get all the furniture with it as well. And you're about 20 minutes from the little town of Bedford. Nice, beautiful, quaint town. Some good places to eat and some antique shopping and a nice little coffee shop. D-Day Memorial, cool stuff right in the town of Bedford. And you're about 45 minutes from downtown Lynchburg and an hour from Roanoke, and you are situated in Bedford County, which means you have nice Bedford County taxes. So here is part of the ride out here. Just little 2-lane roads. Maybe you can see a mountain view over or through the trees there past David. Little roadkill for you. But this is the ride heading out to this cabin, and we will turn it back on when we get a little closer so you can see it completely going in, like what it looks like there. So we are about 1.5 miles from the house. We're off that kind of 2-lane marked road onto this beautiful little, it's still a 2-lane road, but it's just not lined and painted, but tree covered. We just passed Bedford County Lake and Park. I have to do a little research on that and see what's back there, but it looks like a decent sized little lake. And we'll be pulling up to the house here in just a couple minutes. This is my face seeing the entrance for the first time. I mean, it's definitely remote. It's definitely quiet. What's the right word I'm looking for like remote? Secluded, maybe. There you go. And you got this little driveway to get up. So you're going to have to mow the sides of your driveway or have someone take care of that for you. All right, best we can. Let's try not to scrape up the sides of the car here, okay? I think that movie Jurassic Park is coming out, isn't it?
I don't know, maybe.
We got just a little bit of noise. There's some high grass hitting the underside of the car. We got some warnings for the car. The car sees the grass, doesn't know if it's a cement wall or just nature. We're getting there. Oh, what's this little thing here? Like a little separate barn shed? No, that's 1537. What? Are we going to the right place?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
He thinks. All right. Ooh. He's doing a good job protecting the car. Very nice. Oh, there she is. We're bouncing around. You might not be able to tell we're bouncing around if technology's good, but here it is. 1539 Wheats Gap?
Valley.
Wheats Valley?
Wheats Valley.
Wheats Valley. We made it up safely. Here we are. David, how many acres we got here?
We got just over 10 acres, about 10.36 acres. We're looking at a 3-bed, 2.5 bath house, 1,500 square feet. This house was built primarily of the wood from the land. So back in 2008, 2009, the guy who owned this land decided he wanted to mill some of the wood, build this house, and have a place for him and his family.
All right, so log cabin and wraparound porch. We're going to show you the porch in the back. The porch in the back it's not covered, the back deck area, so it's a little more rough than this porch. This porch out front looks kind of nice. The acreage shoots kind of down towards the front like a big rectangle with the house sitting at the back. David, do you know what this stuff is right here?
No, but you're going to tell me.
You don't know what that's called?
I do not.
Go ahead and touch that. Let me see you touch it. You feel that?
Yeah.
It has a little give to it. It's almost like a high-tech track that you'd see like at a college or a high school. That is called chinking. Chink. C-H-I-N-K. And that is put in between logs of a log cabin home to keep wind and weather and rain and animals, insects out of the house. So pretty big, nice sitting porch here. Quiet. We do have your one HVAC unit here on the side, and we're going to show you what it looks like upstairs. You ready to walk through, David, or you
Sure,
ready?
we can walk on through.
Sure, let's walk on through. You can lead the way.
Okay.
So it is currently used as an Airbnb.
Currently being used as an Airbnb, can be sold furnished with the right price. But right off the entrance, you see a kitchen, dining room, a wood stove. You have a half bath over here for anybody down on this level. Nice wraparound porch, lots of windows.
Well, the half bath is, yeah, it's for, I mean, there's a full bath in the bedroom down here. So yeah, the half bath is just, like you said, a common bath. Those antlers right there from the original owner builder. He was a hunter also.
He was.
So he hunted those
World War
antlers.
II veteran.
World War II veteran. And I have the little wide angle on here, so it may be a little distorting as far as the feel, but it's very spacious. Now what they did was, I mean, this is open underneath the kind of island bar area where you have your pans hanging, which is not real conducive to if David's sitting over there having a meal, having a conversation. Not the best, but you do see some of this ductwork that runs through that they didn't cover up. It's just exposed. And there's a look at the back deck through the window. A little rough, needs a little loving back there. Mm-hmm. Currently, this is on a well and it's a septic, but currently the price is what, David?
$379,900.
$379,900. Okay, here's your sink off to the side. Your electric panel is inside that little contraption hidden. Here's the half bath David talked about, and
Stackable washer and dryer.
yeah, your stackable washer and dryer. You see these beams sticking out on the side, and they're just so solid. They run all the way through for the support. You'll see them in the bedroom as well. I'm not a log cabin guy. I don't dig log cabins. I wouldn't own a log cabin, but my friend, good friend in Pennsylvania, he has a nice little log cabin. That's where I learned about chinking. And here again, you can see, this is the living room area, but you can see these big beams that are just so nice and solid, poking through the front, and then you can see them inside the bedroom right here.
So this is your main level bedroom. It has its own bathroom. Immediately off here to the right has a closet space as well. Again, big windows, lots of light coming in. Or if you want to close those blinds, nice and private as well.
Yeah, so all these bathrooms are going to be kind of the same, like not kind of the same as, like, we have a shower here. I gotta look upstairs. I'm not sure if there's a tub. Okay, it'll be a surprise. I did walk through, but I don't remember if there's a tub upstairs. So 4 mica countertops, older sinks, some older fixtures in the bathrooms, but I mean, the walls look really cool, and the beams, again, like, I'm just impressed by those. They're pretty neat.
They are. Now I did spy a little gift to me right out there.
What do you
I'm
got?
pretty sure that's a bocce set, if you see it out there in the corner in that blue container.
Yeah, bocce set. You play bocce. Is it if you're playing, like, was that where you throw, like, the marker, then you gotta get your ball closer to it?
The white, you throw the white ball, then you roll the other ones.
Well, if you're playing here, you better not throw it down a hill, or you're gonna be walking a ways, because it's not like completely flat here. The stairs feel solid. Look at this wood, so nice. if you're into the log cabin thing. So this up here just gives you basically like an open runway. You have a bathroom in the middle and you have 2 bedrooms on each side. Now the bedrooms are kind of broken up here, like this is more of a kid's bedroom. And what they have here, David, if you know, you can tell me, but what I think this is, I think this little contraption on the floor, I'm getting my shadow out of the way, this little contraption over here is kind of like an extra push to help push the AC out, to help, you know, ventilate the room, get it cool. But they also have the standalone air conditioner, which we used to have one just like this in your bedroom back in Pennsylvania.
We did.
So, you know, decent sized room. You can bunk 2 or 3 kids in here. They just have little storage on the end. The wood walls look pretty cool. I mean, this is a pretty neat look as well. And this is your other bathroom, which, so the interesting fact here is this is also a shower, similar Formica countertop, older sink. And if you have kids, you got to give the kids a shower. You know, you're not throwing a kid in a bathtub here because there is no bathtub currently.
You could put a little trough out front, heat up some water, do old school baths if you need
old
to.
school. This is your other bedroom upstairs, and it has one of those extra window AC units as well, and it has one of those mats that are trying to push up the air. You can drop a comment if you know what that is. I believe that's what that is. It helps push up air, regulate, get it cool. But I mean, we're out here right now and just looking down on the living room area. They do have Verizon, so we're hooked up on the Wi-Fi.
Verizon Wi-Fi.
We're not getting the TV to work real well quite yet. But I mean, as far as inside, look at all the woodwork and everything. Looks like it's in really good shape. Looks nice. Yeah, if you're looking for this, and some people are, if you're looking for a cabin, log cabin type home, this could be your spot on 10 acres, Bedford County, Texas. All right, we're going to walk downstairs and outside. I'm going to walk around a little bit on the outside and show you. I haven't told you yet, so I am JD Miller with eXp Realty. That is David Miller with eXp Realty. I'm going to throw my name and number up there. This house is listed by Jessica Garner and Jill Rufus, also of eXp Realty, but David's doing the open house, and I just thought I'd tag along and get a video out there and show you. If you're interested in buying a log cabin home in Bedford County, we got it for you on 10 acres at, what's the price?
$379,900.
$379,900. Okay, let's head outside here and walk around the side of the porch. There's our long driveway that we came up. Now we do have some kind of little obstacle rope course right there for the kids to play on.
Mm-hmm. Could be your bocce set board right there too.
All right, let's see. Side door that leads right into the kitchen area, and you're parking right outside the stairs. Got a nice big propane tank here, which the stove works off of. All right, so this is the back porch deck area that does need some loving back here. So this is what you do when you find a house that you're interested in. You're like, David, what's the process? What do people do when they find a house they're interested in that they want to make an offer on?
So you talk to a real estate professional that represents you, the buyer, and you come up with a strategy to present an offer to the seller. There's a couple different steps within that, but if you do indeed get your offer accepted.
Once your offer is accepted, then that's it, right? Done deal. You can't do anything about it. It is what it is. No, you get a home inspection.
Yeah. So once your offer is accepted, you have an opportunity to get a home inspection. They're not mandated, but we always highly recommend that you as a buyer get your own home inspection done. And with that home inspection, you're going to have a professional come out, look at all the systems, look at the structure. They're going to see what they can see. They won't be moving furniture and trying to get behind walls, but anything that they can see to their visible eye, they're going to check out for you. And if anything needs repaired or some systems aren't working right, the HVAC, the hot water heater, anything like that, there's a second time of negotiation where you can either ask for repairs, or maybe you're asking for a credit for closing, or even a small or big reduction in the price.
Very good information. Also, on sometimes, and I think on this house actually itself, the sellers and the seller's agent do their own pre-listing inspection, which I do believe this house has. So if you're interested in this house, contact someone and get your hands on the pre-listing inspection, because I know Jessica and Jill, and I'm confident in saying this. I'm not confident in saying this with all listing agents, but they probably looked at the listing inspection itself, and then they're going to talk to the sellers and they're going to price it accordingly. So if there's some things that aren't quite right, they're probably going to price it that way, whereas if everything was right, it might be 10, 20, 50 grand more if everything was perfect. So you can get it, look at that pre-listing inspection, and I've had buyers who don't even have their own inspection. They just go off that pre-listing inspection, they negotiate off of what needs to be done or what needs to be worked on, or they negotiate on the purchase price itself, knowing that there are some things they're going to want to take care of based on that pre-listing inspection. So there are times when I would not get an inspection if I were buying a place. There are very few times though.
The few times that I would not get a home inspection on a property would be, one, if the property was very, very rough and I was paying for the current condition, knowing that any big expenses I can afford within the purchase price and what the after rehab value of the house would be. The other time that I may consider not getting a home inspection is on a brand new townhome or condo with a select few builders in the area that I trust. I've seen their products, I've seen ample home inspections of their products, and they've been very, very clean.
I think mostly I would still do a home inspection in that case. Now, certainly like you talked about to begin with, if you're going to go in there and just gut a property and you go, and you're kind of working through this with one right now, if you're going to gut a property and you're looking at it and you're like, hey, there could be a foundation issue, but I'm paying so low a price for this, and even if I pay 20 grand to fix a foundation and then I'm kind of rehabbing it from the ground up, you're going to redo, if you're going to redo all the systems and everything, then there's no sense in getting a property inspection to say, hey, the electric's bad, or the plumbing, or the HVAC, because you're going to put all new stuff in. So like, you're basically gutting it. There was, and again, like you said, new construction, even there, they might miss something, but you do have a 1-year warranty on new construction itself. And even if it wasn't new construction, I might, depending on the price point, if I were going to buy a place like at Wintergreen, where it could be somewhere else too, but a condo, townhouse where the association covers the roof, they cover all the big things, and so the roof, the foundation of the whole unit in this condo or townhouse is going to be handled through the association. Then the only thing I'm looking at really is an HVAC system. So if I got to replace an HVAC system or windows or something like that, but I feel like I could put my eyeballs on that and see it and know it. Everyone has their own different comfort level. So this video on this log cabin has turned into a video on home inspections. So if you want to talk more about home inspections, give me a shout out, we can do that. But this is really cool out here if you're like the log cabin thing, because again, Bedford County taxes, as I'm making this video, we'll see if this is on the line for another year or two where we stand. But as I'm making this video, Lynchburg City is going through a thing with taxes, real estate taxes, personal property taxes. What are they going to do with it? Raise it, keep it, whatever. Bedford County is the lowest real estate tax, 51 cents per $100 value in the area. Now I gotta look at all the counties, but Bedford, Campbell, Amherst, Appomattox, Nelson, Lynchburg City, Franklin, Halifax, all those areas, I think Bedford County is the lowest. So you're getting that win here if you're buying this property or any other property in Bedford County. So that's our look at our open house. As it stands now, we're about an hour into this open house. And can you think of how many people that we saw? How many guests have we had?
I can think about it. None so far.
None so far, okay. But this is one you're definitely coming to with a purpose. You know, hey, I'm looking at that log cabin thing. That's my style. I want to be out there secluded. I want to have some privacy, and I want to do my own thing. If you're looking to do your own thing, you want privacy, seclusion, or you're looking for a townhouse, I want to be in the city, I want to be in a historic area, whatever you're looking for, I am JD Miller with JD Miller Realty, brokered by eXp Realty. David Miller is brokered by eXp. Jessica Garner, Jill Rufus, brokered by eXp. If you're a real estate agent and you're watching this video right now, all the way to the end, why are you not with eXp? All right, give me a call. I'll be happy to help you, and we'll see you on the next video.
Hold on. What are you doing,
So you got turned. I'm trying to get the sun on your face so you're not dark. No, right here. You can face me there. Just don't turn your back to it.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Where do you want
turn
me to start
right here
at?
to me, to the
I know,
camera.
I'm going to turn. Where do you want me to start at?
Right there. Just start there. Yeah. So, all right. Once you're, don't say like that, you nerd.